Oh,
Oh.
oh wow,
I
thank
like
you.
props. Oh, you're the one that left those outside.
Yes. And I start off by saying, have you been told today?
Oh, no.
Yes.
Aw, thank you.
I need my glasses.
Every day we think thoughts. Thoughts we have thought before, and will think again, repeatedly. I know that when I think a thought, I get as I got. What have you been thinking today? And what have you thought as a habit? I'm going to talk about ideation, or the nature of healing thought. Spiritual mind treatment is trained thought awareness, creating change in belief and resulting in ideal conditions of mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Yes, the trained mind is a powerful mind.
Mm-hmm.
In our studies, we've been exercising our mental muscles on this very heavy concept of ideation. And it kind of breaks down like this. The universal subjective creates the particular objective impressed upon the subjective mind by the objective consciousness. Wow. From the absolute to the relative, what goes around comes around. Or as we've called it, the principle of cause and effect. Focused, trained thought creates those conditions that develop into habits and tendencies toward mindful choice and coincidence of perfect opportunity. I created these bracelets that have a short message and 9/8 that just kind of happens to look like infinite infinity. And in Science of Mind philosophy, Ernest Holmes refers to surrounding ourselves in a circle of love and protection. I think to myself, as I conceive and truly believe, I will perfectly achieve. This is just one of the many affirmations that I have as relative first cause in my life. To demonstrate relative first cause and how it initiates a change in belief, I have a piece of cloth here. It's in the shape of a figure 8. It's known as the Mobius strip. Now, the figure 8 is the symbol of infinity. The wonderful thing about the Mobius strip, it sort of shows the idea that what goes around comes around. And what I want to demonstrate here is a metaphysical law in action. When I decide I can think a thought to change my belief, it corresponds to the universe. It actually creates a movement of energy. I'm learning here that if I always do as I've always done, I will always get as I've always got. Now, paraphrasing Ernest Holmes, illumination will come when we realize our unity with the whole. Many of you might have been expecting 2 pieces. And I want to show you an extension of that. I must realize also, to clarify a concept, there is no such thing as an accident. Every circumstance, every event is a coincidence. One incident meeting another incident. And we are all connected in that. And know that if we use our trained mind, we can actually engineer coincidence to create the results that we intend. So, I'll just show you how this comes together. As I perfectly thought, and it is connected to every thought I have thought, and so on. Now, just so you know, the neat thing about the Mobius strip is that I can continue to do this infinitely, just as every thread of thought that I have thought and will think is part of the makeup of the character of who I am, the nature of my thinking. I must always be mindful of every thought, as it will cause an effect to cause, and cause an effect to cause, into infinite infinity. So in completing my presentation, I'd like to remind the higher self, have you been told today? Believe in love. And so it is.
And so it is.
That's fun.
Scarf back together.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Put that on YouTube.